everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so grateful that you are here. My name is Nikki, and I use my clairaudient and channeling abilities to help people find the magic within. If you're new here, welcome. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Today, I will be channeling messages from Taylor Swift songs, and we have Anthony back on the show to play the saxophone. How are you today, Anthony?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. It's Friday. We had some beautiful weather, and then it started to rain, so it's been kind of a nice little mixture of both going on there. So you chose Taylor Swift to play songs from this week.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you choose the Swift?
Well, I guess she's one of the artists that she was one of my sister's favorite artists growing up, and my sister would always be blaring her music in the house growing up. So there were a few songs here and there that really stuck with me, and I picked some of her more rocky songs rock songs to kind of go with.
Right on. I actually was not a big Taylor Swift fan growing up, but as I've gotten older, I have grown to appreciate her music, and I think she's a very talented woman. And we are very excited to bring this video to you today. So in the next part of the video, you will see 3 piles. Please meditate on the pile that is speaking to you and go to the timestamps that I provide down below so you can go directly to your reading from there. Also, if any part of a message does not resonate, just know that message is not for you. Perhaps you could try another pile. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. Ready to play some music?
Let's get after it.
Let's get after it. Hey, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. The Taylor Swift song that contains a channeled message for you is Blank Space. So in the next part of the video, you will see Anthony playing the song on his saxophone, me singing the lyrics, and then we'll jump into your reading.
3, 2, 1.
So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go down in flames. You can tell me when it's over, if the high was worth the pain. Got a long list of ex-lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. 'Cause you know I love the players, and you love the game. Okay, pile number 1, let's see what your messages are. I have your pile right here. First, we have Horus, Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Deceit. As soon as I choose to see the light in the dark corners, I redirect my power toward what I want. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Eight of Pentacles. And you contain the entire universe encoded within you. Okay, pile number 1, let me reflect on the lyrics of this song and see what's coming through here. Okay, picking up on a relationship of some sort. For some of you, it is a committed relationship. Some of you, it is not. I'm also picking up on a lot of relationships in the past that may have ended badly, where your ex may have spread misinformation about you, said that you were crazy, told other people that you were crazy, just said bad things about you in general. But at the same time, you're also someone who enjoys the bad ones. Bad ones. But I can see that, in a sense, you're getting sick of playing the games. Because from the lyrics, we have, so it's going to be forever, or it's going to go down in flames. So I see there are ultimatums being given here in this relationship. Like, you either want to be with me or you don't. I want you to stop playing games with me, is what I'm hearing. Then there's the lyric in the song, is the high worth the pain? I can see after spending time with this person, you go home and you question, was that really worth it? And I know that all too well. I know how you feel. For those of you that feel that way. Got a long list of ex-lovers. That's where I was picking up on relationships in the past not working out, things ending badly, people lying. There's just this overall toxic energy that I am picking up on. And with your cards here, what Spirit wants to tell you is they're definitely showing me that someone is not being honest. This person who you are in a relationship with, committed or not committed, they are not being honest. There is a lot of deceit going on here. And I feel like this is something you have repeatedly went through with this person, because I'm seeing situations where in the past you caught them in a lie and they still didn't even own up to it. And you have been giving this person chance after chance, because I can see with the Eight of Pentacles that you definitely put more work into this relationship than what this other person is. Because the Eight of Pentacles is a card of hard work and effort. And in a relationship reading, it's somebody who is putting in a lot of effort when it comes into a love relationship. And I'm also being shown with this card that you have learned a lot of lessons from all of the relationships that you have been in, and you have gained a lot of wisdom. So that's definitely something to commend yourself for, because I can see with every relationship that you have entered into and then where it ended, you have taken wisdom from that relationship into the next relationship, and you have really learned and grown a lot from each relationship that you have been in. The person that you are with right now, I definitely see that they have said some hurtful things. Like, I am being shown how they, in a sense, have put down your intelligence in certain ways and just made you feel bad or not good enough in regards to something, because we have, you contain the entire universe encoded within you. You are capable of doing anything that you want to do in this world. So don't ever let anybody put down your intelligence and tell you that you cannot do something. I don't care how long you've been in a relationship with them. They should never, ever be putting you down in that degree. A person who truly loves you unconditionally without conditions, and they would never, ever put down your intelligence. I'm also being shown that there may be some things that you need to be honest with yourself about when it comes to this relationship, because we have, as soon as I choose to see the light in the dark corners, I redirect my power towards what I want. So there is an energy here of a light being shown on your current situation right now, and some of you are kind of turning the other cheek. It's kind of, in a sense, not something you really want to see or hear. And I am being shown that you may have even manifested a physical symptom from this. For example, if there's something that you don't want to hear about your relationship, you may actually be experiencing a clogged ear at this time. That's what happens when we suppress pain within our body. It manifests physically within our body into different forms. So you might be feeling pain in your ear, it might be clogged. You might be feeling pain in another part of your body, and that's because you need to allow yourself to feel the pain through your emotions to get it out of the body. So send love to any part of your body at this time that may be in pain due to emotions that you may be repressing right now. I'm also seeing that this is a ancestral pattern for some of you, because we have break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So you are not the only one in your family who has experienced relationships like the ones that you have in your life. And you are somebody who chose to go through the experiences through your relationship so you could help break this chain in your ancestral lineage. You have had many ancestors who have been in relationships with players, people who play games. I'm also hearing people who have lied, been dishonest, who just, in a sense, like to steal people's power. And this is the lifetime where you take your power back, where you stand firm in your power and you break this chain once and for all. And that's why you're feeling these feelings of, I don't want to play games anymore. I want someone who values me. I am tired of the players. And that's why these feelings are coming up. It's because you're here to break the chain. That's part of your soul's purpose on this journey, and you will get to that point. The key is just to continue to align with love, to keep focusing on what you do want. Get very clear about what you want out of a relationship. What does love look like to you? And then redirect your focus towards that. Now, you have free will, and all the decisions that you make in your relationships, they should 100% come from your own soul. So go within and listen to yourself and pay attention to the emotions that you are having when you are around this person, because that is a very good indicator about the honest truth of this situation. Because we have, when I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. So I am picking up on a lot of quarreling from your past relationships, arguing right now with this current person. And when you align with the love of the universe, nobody will ever be able to disrupt that peace, because you're standing in your power and you have this unshakable trust and faith, and you won't allow anyone to disturb that inner peace because you work so hard to get to that place where it is unshakable. So continue to cultivate self-love within yourself in any way that resonates for you. Continue to shine light in the dark corners and allow yourself to be consciously aware of what is going on, because with Horus here, we have the cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful, and miraculous changes are occurring. So I do see that some of you are becoming more aware of your thought patterns and how powerful they are. And the more that you work on reaffirming the types of beliefs and thoughts you want to have, that's the miraculous changes that will start to take place in your life. So also be very mindful of your thoughts and your beliefs, and also what you are saying. If you don't want it to be true, don't speak it out loud. You are in the process of breaking this chain of these toxic relationships in your family lineage. There's definitely dishonest people that you are dealing with right now. You're becoming aware of how powerful your thoughts and beliefs are. Light is being shown on your situation, and it's time to be very honest with yourself about the situation. It's time to align yourself with love and not to allow your peace to be disrupted, because the more you align with love, you're going to attract relationships where there is an equal give and take, where you're giving and you're also receiving in equal measure with the people in your life that you are in a relationship with. And also, you contain the entire universe encoded within you. Don't let anybody put down your intelligence. Don't believe any lies that anyone may be saying about your intelligence. You are brilliant, you are talented, and you are here to inspire a lot of people. So don't let people get you down. You are smarter than you give yourself credit for. Thank you, pile number one. Those are your messages. If it resonated, if you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, pile number two, welcome to your reading. The Taylor Swift song that contains a channeled message for you is "We Are Never Getting Back Together." So in the next part of the video, you will see Anthony playing the song on his saxophone, me singing the lyrics, and then we'll jump into your reading.
3, 2, 1.
We are never, ever, ever getting back together. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. But we are never, ever, ever, ever getting back together. Okay, pile number two. I have your pile right here. Let's see what your messages are. Hilarion, divine healing. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Community in reverse. I can do less and attract more. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. King of Swords in reverse. And Divine Dragon. Okay, pile number two. Let's reflect on the lyrics of "We Are Never Getting Back Together" and see what wants to come through. So, picking up on a breakup for sure, where some of you have actually told someone that you were never getting back together. And then I'm being shown another dynamic where you have been told by another person that you were never getting back together. And then in the lyrics of the song, you go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. I feel like other people got involved, and there was a lot of gossip and misinformation thrown around, and it has just really made for a very hurtful experience overall. Because Spirit is showing me in your cards here with the community card in reverse, this has led to a sense of isolation and loneliness, and there is a lot of healing taking place within you right now. Because we have Hilarion Divine Healing. And what I'm being drawn to specifically on the card is honor your sensitivity. I feel like this person that you broke up with told you that you are too sensitive. And that's something really hurtful to say to someone. And when you say that to someone, it can actually make you want to shut off your emotions and not feel, when it's actually very healing to allow yourself to be sensitive and to feel those emotions. So, no, you are not too sensitive. So, feel whatever feelings you need to feel. And that's interesting because we have a card here that actually tells you to do that. It says, true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. So, yes, there are a lot of triggers taking place right now. But one thing to be very mindful of when it comes to triggers, have you ever noticed how people always put warnings on the triggers? Well, when you put a warning on a trigger, that's basically telling someone not to feel their emotions, because the emotions can be very overpowering and overwhelming. The key, though, is to allow yourself to feel the pain from the trigger, and to do that in whatever way is comfortable for you. Doing it all at once can be a lot to take in. That's why it's important to do it in increments if you have to, but there's also certain times where the emotions are so overwhelming that it kind of feels like they can control you in a sense. So what's important when your emotions do that, just allow yourself to feel them, sit with them, reflect on anything that is coming up within you, because this is how you are actually healing. But one thing that is important to remember when it comes to your emotions is that you can choose how you want to feel. But because certain emotions feel so overwhelming and overpowering, is because they have been stuck in the body and they need to get out. Feel your feelings, but know your limits. Then I am seeing King of Swords in reverse here, and this feels very manipulative. It feels selfish. This person, whoever this is in your life, they said a lot of hurtful things to you, and it had you question a lot of things about yourself, about who you are, what you are here to do on the earth, and it kind of, in a sense, left you feeling unsupported. I don't feel like this is a person who truly supported you on your life path, your journey. And that's why I'm seeing trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Because you have so much love and light around you. If you were to see all of the support and guidance around you at this time, you would never be fearful about anything in your life again. So that's what Spirit is asking you. If you truly felt, knew, and believed 100% within yourself that you would be supported in your life with whatever it was you wanted to do, what would you do? Because they want you to get to that place of inner knowing and believing that whatever you want to do here, you are supported. So whatever this person said or did to make you feel not supported, that is not true. You have more support around you than you truly know. So when you tap into your intuition and you connect with that part of yourself, then you won't feel this sense of isolation anymore. Just knowing that you really truly are never alone. So trust your path and know that you are supported no matter what you want to do here. And I can do less and attract more. Spirit is showing me that for some of you, you feel like you have to put in a lot of work to attract what it is that you want. And that actually can repel what we want to attract in our life. The key is to actually do less and attract more. Not less in the sense of not taking any action at all. You do have to take a certain amount of action to attract what you want, but not as much as what you're currently thinking. So if you're wanting to attract people into your life or love into your life, you really don't have to put in a lot of effort in order for that to happen. You just need to put yourself out there in like-minded communities. You have to take the initiative and invite people to do things. You just have to allow yourself to be seen so that people can take notice of you and just, strike up conversations with people, but at the same time, also honor your healing, because that is what I am seeing first and foremost in your reading here, is that your healing is what needs to take precedence at this time. Because with the divine dragon, you are more powerful than you know. You have a divine dragon energy that is flowing through you right now, this very moment. And this is a part of yourself that you haven't fully tapped into yet, but you're on your way there because of this situation that you are healing from right now. And you may not be getting back together with this person who you broke up with, but that is making space for someone so much better to come into your life, who will honor your sensitivity just as you are going to honor your sensitivity, and who is going to also light a fire within you, because I'm seeing like a fire being lit right now. So there's definitely something passionate that is just exuding within you, that is just wanting to emerge. And that's what the divine dragon is all about here, is because a dragon, they breathe fire, right? So you have a very passionate nature about you, and that quality attracts people more than you know. So you're going to attract someone who does value you and who will honor your sensitivity. But this is a time right now to retreat and rest and allow yourself to heal, and also pay attention to your triggers and allow yourself to feel whatever is lying beneath the trigger that is happening, and to trust your path, that this is a part of your journey. This is part of, this is an experience that is teaching you a lot of wisdom, that you are going to shine light that will help support people in the future who have gone through a similar situation as you have. So thank you, pile number 2. Those are your messages. If it resonated, if you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next one. Hey, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. The Taylor Swift song that contains a channeled message for you is Getaway Car. In the next part of the video, you will see Anthony playing the song on his saxophone, me singing the lyrics, and then we'll jump into your reading.
3, 2, 1.
We were riding in the getaway car, we were flying, but we never get far. Don't pretend it's such a mystery. Think about the place where you first met me. You're riding in a getaway car, there were sirens in the beat of your heart. Should've known I'd be the first to leave about the place where you first met me. Okay, pile number 3. Have your pile right here. Let's see what your messages are. We have hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Yes. Just say yes. Magician and the Mirror. When I'm grateful for what I have, I can feel good along the way to what I desire. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good. Nine of Cups in reverse. You are perfectly imperfect. Okay, pile number 3, let's reflect on the lyrics in Getaway Car and see what wants to come through. Okay, so the first thing I'm picking up on with the lyrics, we're riding in a getaway car. This is almost like entering into a relationship, but operating from a perception that it's going to fail. Because the lyrics are saying we're riding in a getaway car, we're flying, but we're not going to get very far. So this has the feel of someone operating from a perception of that every relationship that they encounter or jump into will be short-lived. And what I can see is that it's stemming from a place of being too hard on oneself. What else do we got here? Don't pretend it's such a mystery. Remember the place where you first met me. So I'm seeing that there have been discussions with your person that you are with right now about where you have met. Like, I feel like one of the arguments was, come on, we met in a bar. People who meet in a bar never work out. Or we met at this other place. Like, it wasn't romantic, or I'm just hearing different dynamics in that sense, that some of the arguments have been about where you've actually met. And there's been a lot of emphasis placed on that. And then there's a lyric in the song that says, there are sirens beating in your heart. So that's like someone is saying, you see the red flags about me, why are you not paying attention to them? So I'm feeling that you are very hard on yourself. Spirit is showing me that you have created these perceptions in your mind of how other people see you, and they're not true. The perceptions that you have created are in your own mind. They're not in the mind of these other people. And I'm also being shown for some of you that it feels like to you, whenever you are in a relationship, there is always a sense of dissatisfaction. And you're wondering why you can't be happy in any relationship that you're in. And Spirit wants you to know here from your cards, that's what's coming from the Nine of Cups in reverse here, this feeling of dissatisfaction, it's stemming from a lack of inner joy within you, and it's because you're looking for love outside of yourself. And if we are not satisfied with ourself, we will never be satisfied in any of the relationships in our life. There will always be that lack of something, that something is missing until we truly love ourselves 100%. That dissatisfaction will always remain. So there's some inner work within you that needs to take place at this time to get to that place where you love yourself so much that you won't look for it in other people. Because I am seeing love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. So, Spirit is saying to be very mindful of the thoughts that you are thinking, specifically about yourself, and to choose loving thoughts about yourself. And one thing that is so powerful, if it's something you're interested in trying, is to speak these loving thoughts while standing in front of a mirror looking at yourself. And the more you do it, the more consistent you are with it. You get to this point where you truly start to believe it. So there is some inner healing, inner work that needs to take place to get to that point where you feel fulfilled in all of your relationships. But first, it stems from being 100% fulfilled with yourself, because love is already yours. You just need to claim it first within yourself, and recognize your divine worth, and then watch as life reflects that back to you. Because Magician in the Mirror, everything that takes place in our life is reflecting to us how we feel on the inside. So if life is reflecting situations where you are feeling unsatisfied, dissatisfied, it's because it's stemming from a place within you where you're dissatisfied with yourself. So there's a need to say yes to yourself, say yes to doing that inner work, say yes to cultivating more self love, and then watch as your reality out here reflects that self love to you, because you will be reflecting it within yourself. Life always mirrors how we feel on the inside. Then we have, when I'm grateful for what I have, I can feel good along the way to what I desire. So it's also so important to focus on what you do want, not on what you don't want, and all of the good in your life already, and to practice gratitude for it, because gratitude is one of the highest vibrations there is, and it will help raise your vibration. And also, when you shift your perception to that which is good in your life, the universe takes note of that and starts to bring more experiences to you for you to be even more grateful for. So, practicing gratitude for people in your life, situations in your life that truly do bring you joy is so, so powerful. And thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is of the highest good. So this is just another confirmation to be mindful of how you are perceiving things, because oftentimes when we are looking at certain situations and perceiving them in a certain way, it's not actually the truth of the matter. But what is so, so interesting, once we learn to truly love ourselves, our perception aligns with that, and anything that is not love, it becomes visible in our reality, because we're operating from a place of love. So anything that is not love will become visible, and everything that truly is love becomes even more visible. So definitely continue to work on your perceptions and how you are perceiving things in your life right now. And just know that by asking your energetic support team to help you expand your perceptions. You will see a massive shift take place in that regard as well, and will help you see beyond any self limiting beliefs, any fears that you may be having at this time, because love will always cast out the presence of fear. And then the last card, you are perfectly imperfect. There is not one person on this planet who is perfect. And our imperfections actually make us who we are. So, one of the best things that you can do is to embrace your imperfections. And a lot of times, our imperfections are in our shadow self. And the shadow self is a part of ourself that has been repressed down and stifled down to the point where it gets pretty angry and is just staying in the shadows. But when you shine light on your imperfections, you're telling your shadow that you love that part of yourself as well. And you start to cultivate more self love for yourself, because you're not just accepting the things you love about yourself, but you're also accepting the things that you don't like about yourself. That is what true self love is, integrating all of it and just cultivating that love from within and understanding that you are perfectly imperfect. Thank you. Pile number 3. Those are your messages. If it resonated, if you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.